They say, failure builds character. It's the first part of learning. This is my odyssey. I'm all out of lessons to learn. Best start busting out the keyboards, because I'm about to rewrite some history.
It is peaking time, ladies and gentlemen. We have our first bench day of the week. We are in week 3, which means this is our last week before we have to deload and offload a bunch of the fatigue that we've got going on. And this also means that this is the end of the first block of peaking. Peaking being 3 or 4 blocks long, 3 to 4 weeks, including a deload. And so this is pretty much the end of the first phase of peaking, where we are doing a lot of reps. So here we have 508 on bench, and we're doing a 3x2 with this. So the whole structure, we wanted to ramp up the CNS, because the way that we do off-season training is we don't really tax our CNS that much. And for those of you out there who don't know what a CNS is, CNS stands for Central Nervous System. And that basically deals with your body's ability to recover from things, whether it be mental, physical, or emotional. So things that'll tax the CNS will be things like lifting really heavy. Also things like thinking really hard. Like, you ever go through university or high school and you've got a bunch of exams and stuff and you feel really taxed afterwards? Yeah, that's where we're at. So here's deadlift day, 3x4. This deadlift day felt a little funky because we've been doing doubles for the past 2 weeks at 620, and a bug just attacked my ear. But here we are in doing some sets of 4, a 3x4 at 589, and it felt really, really difficult because deadlift, we really pushed our top end strength during the off season, and we really taxed ourselves. We did tax our CNS when it came to deadlifts. We basically focused on hitting new rep PRs when it came to any of the rep ranges for deadlifts. And so we hit a new 3 rep PR this off season at 700, which really big. We hit everything from 5 down to 2, I believe 2 rep. I don't know if we hit a new 2 rep PR in training. I think we just got down to 3 rep PRs. So 5, 4, and 3, and also I think 6 and 8. But yeah, deadlift's feeling good. Now we're on to squat day. So squats. So we got our last warm-up here. It's 716. We're still using a power bar, and this is going to be the last week outside of deloads where we're going to Oasis, because we've got combo racks and we're competing on a monolift. So it's better for us to get used to squatting out a monolift. So here's 716 pounds, and we're doing triples. And we basically went to the gym and we assumed that things were going to be, the same. And 716 for 3 plus 760 2x3 is a volume PR for me. And we're really working on getting out of high volume and getting more into the CNS work. So we wanted to really tax the CNS when it came to working squats, since we hadn't really gone above 68% in training. So 760, we're about 75%, and we should be able to do sets and reps of triples, quadruples, quintuples, stuff like that. So here's 760, and honestly, it felt really good, felt really easy, felt like we could get into the hole pretty well and really work things the way that we want to be working things. And the stimulus was there. We intended to do a 3x3 at this, but we ran out of time, and we had to accommodate our time structure and really pull back and just do 760 2x3 and assume that 716 counted as a set. Not coping for anything, we just ran out of time. So this training week was really successful. We just under a 2,000 pound total for the week. Anything under 2,000 pound total is just warming up and doing. This is basically the last week of warm up before we start to do 5% increments all the way up until 100%. and get into our super compensation. So if you guys like this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the rest of Peak as we get ready for the PLU Power Surge in Chicago, Illinois later this year in September. See you boys and girls there.